OK， 刚刚在忙一点事情，不好意思，所以晚一点开完了啊，游戏也开完了，等一下都完了，等一晚一点啊 ，DBD 玩久了，突然间玩霍格华兹觉得都不习惯。唉。让他跑一下，让他跑一下吧。霍格华兹的传承。上次开是3月20号，现在已经是3/1了，1天了，1天没开这个游戏。唉。哎呦，读取不动，难受。这好久了。任务。哎，做鬼马哦，对哦，做鬼马出来了吧？出来啦！这里的话好像是这里。我在游戏哦，游戏外不算了，好吧？那我走，我走。任务。这里的话， 禁忌森林。诶，飞呀飞呀，鸟，飞越这座高塔。飞跃飞跃。
No need to race now, my friend.
Okay.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Okay.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Poppy.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers.
还是这件事跟
And
一
that
分
some
够
of
有
it
关
had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Okay.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something.
做出傻事，总是的。
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
This way. Go 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 go!
A centaur. Tread carefully.
人马哎。
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our
合作
kind is
对象
swiftly losing
没有耐
patience with
心
the。poachers and those they work with.
这是因为偷猎者的关系。
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone
笑
worse.
死！
Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
没办法，渐渐的会跟人类越来越不友好。哎，我从小，从小。
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than
他
you.
直接把那一只咬进去了，
I've
鳄
noticed
鱼，
that too. It's almost like there's something in the
类
water.
似鳄鱼的概念。
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
寻找偷猎者的迹象，
Revelio.
这个吧？
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
我肯定还没远离，真的。锵！又在偷喝了人家东西。
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Poppy!
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
他们要做一些秘密的行动，可是却不换装，都穿着学生服，这没什么道
How
理。
do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Lumos. Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
直接引邪引开始暗杀，这个暗杀行动。对。
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there.
Okay.
Mind you, I do have a knack.
绕一圈再来暗杀你。实话，通通死光。
I never get lost moods. Always got me wits about me.
真正实话，真的
Find yourself roaming the land like a
最
little
恐怖的
lost
技
lamb.
能。
You only need cast your ear to my voice, because I'll know exactly where I am. You could blindfold me and I'll still lead you to safety. Skill, that is. What me mother taught me. Proper skill.
要继续往前走吗？哎，往走。真正实话 ，nice。Yes.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
嘿嘿，暗杀技术。
Revelio.
应该里面又是一个很大的地方了。
What in Merlin's name?
哇哦，
Are those dragons?
龙哎！
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is
小尾龙大厅。
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. Lightfooted's the word. Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was.
Totalis.
他直接去世。开战呢！总团队的对峙都不打了，刚刚不是打很凶？哎呦，啊！绿龙跑走，开始烧是吗？哎， 都不知道要打什么。这里下不去吗？这里呢？哦，这里可以过去。
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I
整整实话，你们改天再聊。 OK， 你改天再聊，改天再画。哇，里面超多人的。诱因嘛。
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
怎样？你背后有动静？
What's going on down there?
龙吗？
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
把它扳回这。
Oh, that's brilliant.
Really tight.
Avelia, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
小为什么会突然间走这么慢
Hello, Mora.
？Aloha Mula。还让他孵欸，他不会突然间生出来吧？应该不会。
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
1 foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Ask us.
Careful! That rope will want his dragon in. I think you'll get it out of here.
跟他讲。
Back for more.
哎呀，
Incendio.
后腰，
Knew I'd find you.
I've never been
跟他讲，哎呦， 变不见，
Let me out you have.
I will make you.
Oh. 嘣，
I won't rest. Dead.
变，阿 Q， 我说这超多龙的，
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought up.
而且你还带了朋友，哈
You made a mistake. So stop right there.
，I like that，变不见，
The lamb returns to the wolf.
呜，酷死哦，大爆爆，
Expelliarmus!
What have you finished? Stop. Nice.
最快，
You may want to.
来变不见，
Deserves to be potted.
哦 ，Pussy 哦。 哦，哦，冲那个，冲那个！哎，靠边！公音，公音 ，Pussy 哦！ 把你变不见！冲他小，过来！
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
嗯？怎么解？嘣！
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
No 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 no！ 直接吃掉！他们都不会用是吧？笑死！ 圣地哦，直接飞走哎、欸！
This way.
又摧毁了一个地方。呼吸困难。
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling
联
card.
络秩序。
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor
卫斯理
Weasley
教
for
授
long.
发现，的确，
Should we expect trouble from the
一定
poachers?
会啊。
Given the trouble we just caused.
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
龙之守护者。 亡灵之躯耶，可以那个。 嗯。哦，对哈，我不知道刚刚用那个了。啊？哦，养出来了，后代。胃食病刷毛，小只有没有？
I should let Deke know about the newborn festival.
Dick， 你该知道了 ，Dick。
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix,
我和悬崖峭
the
壁的
rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
你主人应该是最有赢的。
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
等等，卫斯理教授的作业，图书馆呢？图书馆，图书馆。哎，甜甜的诅咒。 收集终极变形学书的页面。
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book.
所以当下考题问题，
Humor me by answering a few
不然
questions
克
from
里
the quiz.
这是谁？
Quiz.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created
随堂
a
小考
small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask.
哦，
They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
最惊叹的他们哪个魔物蛇鸟惊叹惊叹鸟应该没有惊叹鸟，蛇鸟吧
The snake bird.
No, incorrect.
惊叹鸟
The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to
茯苓剂来福喜提神剂阿里奥特药水，谁知道？我靠！
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis.
靠药
Since it makes the drinker
太那个了吧
temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
死神圣物
The
吧？
Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
这个我还
According
知
to
道。
Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
虫最大颗，鬼飞球、伯格球。伯格是这个会打吧？鬼飞球。
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
No.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
对，所以那时候妙龄才会变成猫啊
I suppose this has
喵
gone on long
喵
enough.
力就会让变
I'll
猫
put。the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
哇哦！你可以回那个录里。
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
巫师议会梅林姐，国际巫师联合，国际巫师
The
联合，
International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the
国际巫
Wizards
师
Council. The Wizards Council disbanded in
小学堂欸
1797 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
活米村，分析霍格，
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
幻影鬼和食尸鬼和其他魔法生物杂交的亿万产物。七魂一三头蛇幻影猿，幻影鬼，该不会是幻影猿吧？
A demiguise.
Yes!
我靠，还真
While the
的。
hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
击碎咒、晕眩咒、护法咒、吸魂衣、催黄魔吧？这是护法
The
咒
Patronus Charm.
Well done!
哦，催黄
The
魔啦
only。known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of
基本变形
elemental
定律。
transfiguration?
伊凡解哦，
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was
干
Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto
校训是什么意思？要以少为教训好，想清楚再采取行动。 应该是第一个。
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was
白
never
痴
take a sleeping giant. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco
别惊醒沉睡之人。
Andus.
太好笑。
Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. The correct answer
Dann
was the
Taus.
rune's paw. According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function.
规划安排
The left head is the planner,
梦想
the
家
middle is the dreamer,
想
and
批
the
判
right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
依法。
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The
哦，
American school was founded
哦是
in
美
the
国学校。
17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to
抢
wizards
爱情
have?
魔药是什么？吐真剂、吃心水、欢心剂，
Amortentia.
That's the answer.
看起来就是这个啊。
Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
反正没什么特别的。
I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
阿格拉文爵士 Beatrice， 爱魔力对谁？这其实我不知道。
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right.
哦，
Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
如果最终所持有鬼飞球穿过球，握球入环、包夹、故意碰撞，握球入环吧？
Haversacking.
That's right.
那也这么明显
Knocking。is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the
软爪鹿蟹咬一口
of
会导
causing
致
what?
双腿节蜘蛛网带来厄运，
Hairy ears.
No, the answer
带来
was
厄运，
native to the European coastline. The effects of a malaclaw's
好
bite
神奇哦！还有这种东西。
What plant excretes stink sap?
Fluxweed.
I'm afraid the correct answer was
二人掌
Mimbletonia.
我靠，
The Mimbleless Mimbletonia
好
plant
神奇的。
secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Very good.
他最明显
Centuries
了。
later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
巫师跳过这个故事中，连麦的巫师在跳过里面留了什么一片？我靠！更小的锅盆，一次拖鞋，他的魔杖，锅盆，
A smaller pot.
Incorrect.
一次拖
Was
鞋
a。single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't.
这拖鞋可以干嘛？
The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
鸟形龙，鸟形龙，
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was
Baby,
North
so-
America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight
好运钱里面
featured
出
in
现
the
的猫其
Fountain
实
of Fair Fortune?
好运钱，倒霉诀，好运钱，
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also
马
known
形
by
水怪还有
what
什么
other
别的
name?
称号？尼斯湖水怪
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
第一任魔法部部长，时刻准备的。为什么他的名特别长？
Ethelred the Ever Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp.
哦，又是干
Gamp's
部。
greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless.
Yeah.
Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid
他是
time.
小知识王哎。
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
白天参加变形课。还蛮好玩的啦，小知识学堂概念，魔法学有很多小知识学堂。
Revelio.
这个
Do you haggies call this swordplay?
北红岭东大野。白天参加，出去 ，Go Go Go！
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
哦，他，喵，黑尾猫。
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
Okay.
Revelio.
Hello， 哈姆啦。直接在老师面前开。你家就是我家。魔法部部长哎，哦。
Revelio.
那是什么地方？这里有这个吧？哦，这个啊。
Alohomora.
阿罗哈木啦。
Revelio.
叮。
Accio. Revelio.
叮。
Accio. Leviosa. Alohomora.
各种解锁哎。是那个，拉锁是，按错。拉锁是解谜4，等一下，等一下再来解。
Revelio.
人面是真相。这有那个
Alohomora. Revelio.
这里。这有一只那个，
Lumos.
应该是附近有。这个啊。哎。
Revelio.
这里还有锁。
Alohomora.
解开。哦，这是往哪里
Revelio. Levioso. ？Revelio.
这是个神奇的地方，上面还有东西耶。后面有东西，哇哦！神奇的东西。
Revelio.
Dun. 良人传奇挂毯。神奇哦！这里怎么进去？这里没路吧？走走走走走！对啊，这里没路啊，这里不可能走吧？就是各种解谜耶。
Revelio.
箱子的位置真特殊。有个锁可以下来，是在楼上是吗？这个位置的锁，这个位置是什么？
Revelio.
外面有什么东西？这个吗？是啊，这个进不去啊。楼上， 哦，这个是那个老师当的。
Revelio.
这个在街上，可是进得去，我以为进不去了。直接绕一圈呢。宵禁时间，现在直接到处乱跑。猫头鹰啊，是一本书哦。
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you.
他赛比较多钱嘛，他台词比较多。
Now, you all know what to do.
变形学。假的。
Beautifully done.
挥一下弹架。
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
超群，不止超群吧。
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success.
实战指南。
I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished.
课外活动的种种传闻。
Of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in
贿赂幽灵
to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food. And I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are
设计来好好教育
designed to
你。
educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a
OWL.
final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
你可以下课了。 哇塞，变形学，保守秘密，地图，占卜学。3哈哈，各种失败。
I remember Armid mentioning something about.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the
警察指控叫他管好小朋友。
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to.
怎样？你是要期望我劝住他？
So frustrating.
啊
She never listens to me.
啊，怎么又是
She
这种
called you her little gazelle.
老
Is that a
老
term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's
它
chagrin.
可以变领养
That
啊
is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
你怎么成为放
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves
磨
holding
苹果的树叶整整一
in
个月
one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a
哦
crystal file
就是那个啦，
so that
天狼星的布莱克的那个
then adding one of
他的
your
那个
own
画
hairs.
兽，它可以换兽
And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double
心跳
heartbeat.
2倍的感觉。
And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
呵呵，
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Yeah.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
这个好难选啊。或许你母亲是对的，我就会得罪她啊！我不让你母亲知道，我们就随便了。
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
All the time.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Conversation. 好诡异哦。矿场来自巨人的盘问，3根扫帚哎。Go go 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 go！
Off on another adventure, are we?
Shall we?
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this year's canon.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
What are we looking for today?
Hey, fine. My dear.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again. 超丑。有紫色的，人与联络人，不是。对吧？噔噔噔噔噔。哎。
I wonder if they'll ever find that golden.
Over here.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. And Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
我们接下来做的还不够多吗？
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor
他为什么要追杀你？
Why is he after you?
我现在先
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets.
We all have a
I
secret.
shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track
我一
that
堆
woman
工
down
具
as
人
soon
的
as
天
I
啊！
can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
可以再去找塞巴斯蒂安。福坎，福坎。如果我骑坐鬼马，然后人家看不到的话，它是会变成骑空气吗？就会莫名其妙在飞的天空上，是不是？奇妙。
I should dismount here.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned
Quang
mine
Kun.
nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
或许我们可以发。
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
Very
We
well.
still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Okay.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Any who oppose Ranrock?
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
What was that? Feel as though I'm not alone.
Not alone.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Sales. 又被杀掉一个队友。直接开始暗杀哎！
Enjoy suffering.
嘣！
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Nice work. 哦，这还不是目的地耶。Go go go!
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
明明都是我在暗杀，笑死。
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Hey.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
好奇，那个怎么不见了？
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, baby.
Somebody there? Hello?
Hello? Yes. Oh.
And the fun is over.
变不见。
It is. And that was relatively fun.
直接变不见。10分钟。 OK， 里面还有更深的。
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
这样想就对了，笑死。
Making quick progress.
这是什么地方？这是什么？啊，好恶心哦！哦，还是啊，就绕一圈而已。矿场。
This day's gone on too long.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
哑鸟还小，真是怎么？
For better or for worse, we're in.
All
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Now I see why. Okay, go go go.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
又是蜘蛛。Pussy!
Let's get this. Rather a boy's coming back this way. There you are.
变。
Good as new.
Pussy!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many.
Too
I
many.
definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo!
方形画。
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Regarding the bills.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Shing. Come on.
Reparo.
Dun, dun, dun. Smashing.
Revelio.
下面有东西耶！哦，还有刚刚有那个哦，他怎么留下来？他 finger。苏格兰套头衬衫。Oh my god！ 哇，小东西！送你！咬！超强的毒出手，不是中国咬人感染，直接把蜘蛛咬死了。他们直接咬死他们，好狠哦
Revelio.
中国咬人感染。
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
我冲他！
Lumos.
原来是 Lumos。会货，大家都会感到开心的。Lumos。 没有通道。超多东西可以拿。我靠！我要吓我一跳！嘣！好像超多人欸。
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
Welcome
We have another fight on our hands.
笑死！
Why am I not surprised? Silent as a grave.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Afraid to fight? How nice of you to stop by. Run, run, run!
Unlock. Confringo. Woo! Bong. Bong.
Let's get this over with.
No! Crucio! 蹦爸爸，这样。Incendio， 蹦爸爸。
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
OK。哦，大叔叔，大叔叔。Crucio。原来如此，哦。呜。 Crucio! Bomba! Crucio! Crucio!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Aha.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
这个
We can have a look around in peace.
这也可以上去。
Confringo! Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
开启大门。哦。
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isidore. Sebastian, I
Hopefully
think
it
I
will help
found
us
something.
unravel more of this
A canvas
mystery.
piece.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
这里
something about this place feels odd.
这地方怎么还感觉都有在都有在使用过的感觉？
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient
原来就是幕后大 boss
you
之类
could
的。
see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out.
然后就可以进入这里地穴，神奇。
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
电话中，
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Oh, trouble.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
干嘛说我什么都别不是说
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine you
好
just
激动啊，
went
这人
through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
里面神性的真是残忍。
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
哇，吵架了。
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. 笑死，我们直接吵架。刚经历什么？刚经历什么？
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
笑死。
Glacius! Confringo! Vindo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Bombarda!
令哎，哦，刚吵完架，然后现在要去做别的事情，笑死。
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
刚吵完架要见。
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect.
Perfect.
By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
你都是做一些让别人生气的事。Okay.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
地下墓穴，他剧情真的会那个什么，就刚刚跟他吵架，他真的会很不爽。
Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Crucio.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the team insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Oh, yeah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Brilliant. 还要你说。我靠呗。Crucio.
We've read the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
This is nice.
Incendio. Confringo. Finjo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
One.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Okay.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
这地方怎么过去啊？
Revelio.
A symbol. 记号。那还不能去就对了，好吧？
Confringo. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
What to do?
Accio! Confringo! Accio! I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Lumos. Accio! Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, 这里还有一个。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Confringo. Defender.
啊？
Places.
啊，这是怎样？
Reparo. Lumos.
哦，所以这还不能走就对了，好吧，好吧，不可以走就不可以走。
There's something here by the altar. Accio.
碰啊！把你变不见。
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
嗯哼。
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa.
出现诡异的声音是很正常的，笑
Wingardium
死。
Leviosa.
What did you find?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What'd you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed.
Oh.
Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
蛮合作。
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms
More
and always
social,
carried a
yeah.
satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have
弄
simply
丢了
dropped
这些
them.
东西。
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned, or in this case, no bone. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it.
You've done it.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
黑魔法。
Nice.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell ominous. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Hey?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh. Here
we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Let me go.
Pussy! Aprilia! Bombada!
Incendio!
烧掉，烧掉！
Bombada!
不能开耶。三小。那门也是不能开的吧？所以就只能往这里走。
Incendio!
Crucio! Bang! Crucio! Oh, 对了。黑魔法开始成型了。Lucio!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Dramatic, isn't it?
他超气蜘蛛的。
Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio.
Dun 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 dun. 啊？这里啊 ，Bombarda。
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
这里是没路了吗？剩下这个。哦，炸开了。
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Guardian Leviosa.
Fringo.
Huh?
Glacier.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Accio.
什么意思？这个这样开启这个需要。 然后还有这个 ，OK， 然后这里的话，这个，你这个 ，Guardian Leviosa， 这个不晓得。 哎，哦，这样。哎，那这个没有了。这个没有了。Guardian Leviosa。
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Wow. Cusio! Oh my god! Boom! Boom! Cusio!亮 Cusio!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio.
蜘蛛尖牙它可以干嘛？不晓得。耶嘿。
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Here, hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
Ah, 7万，请不要拿那个。
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be.
我们都来这里，不拿走。
I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
靠腰。
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from it.
我靠！等一下，
I can't believe this.
等一下。
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic.
Oh.
I'll not say a word more.
Oh.
I hope I don't regret this.
希望你不会后悔，是不是？
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
笑死！还得靠我。这里。
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind.
Is
Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
现在这里
Here.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I did want to work.
哎，所以那边是要大爆爆才可以。哦，真的耶，神奇哦。差点就离开，原来要用大爆爆才可以炸开来。
Incendio. Accio.
蹦巴达，按大包包才可以解开。
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
耶，怎么想？酷死耶！蹦巴的。先把你变成队友，然后再把你踩死。
We've ripped all this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
We'll be fine.
Incendio.
Okay. 到底拿那东西可以干嘛？不晓得。
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
What, Anne? What? 等一下。旁边有 manager。嘣嘣嘣嘣。嗯。
Revelio. Bombarda. Imperio.
Crucio.
Bombarda.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Dindo.
Glacius. Confringo.
Descendo.
Accio. Findo.
Confringo.
这是要用火系。
Incendio.
Levioso.
Confringo. Bombarda.
崩大的。还有哪里啊？ 嘣，炸掉一个。嗯
Revelio.
Eh? Oh, no, no, no. Uh-huh. Merlin child. 返回废的。暂时无法使用。这也不能飞，对，也不能飞，只能走回去。因为我带着塞巴斯汀，我不能飞回去，也不能传回去，只能用走的回去。跑那么远，跑那么久，跑快一点好不好？那个在冒烟是正常的吗？
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get.
这不正常吧？
She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke over there by the hamlet.
哇，这不正常。
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You don't know who you're playing with!
Crucio!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Keep out the way!
Ringo!
Keep out of short reach!
Give a ball!
Boom!
Got him! They're closing in! Had enough!
Okay. Bang!
They'll retreat. We'll make them. Why don't you come up here and fight?
Crucio!
Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach!
他没有控制。
To the right!
Got him!
Protect the field!
Crucio! No! Oh my god. Oh, 可以控制他自杀。
Boy, what have you done?
他怎么
Saved my sister with an unforgivable curse from that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Wow.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
没办法，这个太难解释很多东西。
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our
回头的余
enemies.
地，
What
哇！
Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
哇塞
Why, Sebastian?
Why? Why? 这个人不见了，嘿嘿。好了，今天先看到这里，下次再继续，谢谢大家收看，拜拜。